Welcome back to AM Northwest. Have you already binge-watched everything in your DVR? Here to share her favorite family-friendly movies to keep the kids entertained and her adult picks for after the kids go to bed, we welcome back to AM Northwest pop culture guru Maude Garrett. Good morning, Maude.
Hi, Helen. So great to talk to you. I tell you what, I'm day 19 quarantine, so it's just really great to talk to anyone at the moment.
That's so funny. I talked to some girlfriends last night, and nobody could stop talking. It was pretty entertaining. But you have you have some ideas for us on what we can give the kids to watch to keep them entertained, because right now, really, they're more the babysitter than just screen time. So you say one of the things you recommend, Adventures of Tintin.
That's the one, yeah. This one was directed by Steven Spielberg back in 2011 when they were first really playing around with mocap. In fact, I think Steven used a lot of this information to have the amazing, critically acclaimed Ready Player One that he did, because that mocap really worked wonders. But in this movie, you can expect to hear voices from Jamie Bell, Daniel Craig, and of course, Andy Serkis being mocap. But I remember watching the cartoons of Tintin when I was a kid, so the fact that we can kind of like pass on this franchise generation to generation is pretty cool. Kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is my next recommendation. The 2014 movie grossed nearly $500 million at the box office. But it's actually 30 years to the day yesterday when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first came out, which I watched in cinemas when I was a kid. So big fan of that one. A little bit of bias there.
And then what about Rugrats Go Wild?
Yeah, two of Nickelodeon's biggest franchises, Rugrats and Wild Thornberrys, come together in this movie. My favorite part of this, and this is one for the adults as well, if they happen to be listening, listen out for Spike the Talking Dog. He's voiced by none other than Bruce Willis.
Oh, wow. And then Getting Even with Dad?
That's another one of my recommendations, because I used to watch this on repeat when I was a kid, when VHSs required rewinding to watch it again. Luckily, we are no longer in that time, and the streaming service does it all for us. And you don't have to pay for this one as well, being on Tubi.tv. But it's Ted Danson and Macaulay Culkin. They play father and son. Ted Danson is a bit of a criminal and is trying to plan for a heist. But of course, his son Macaulay bribes him and blackmails him to spend some more quality father and son time together.
Boy, parents are getting a lot of quality time together right now, aren't they?
Certainly are. I mean, it's very testing for a couple of relationships, that's for sure.
Oh, that's no joke.
Let's bring back date night together. Yeah, I know. So this could save your marriage. Listen up, guys.
Are you sure?
Minority Report came out in 2002. And it's directed again by Steven Spielberg. I recommend this one because this movie was way ahead of its time. It's a futuristic setting where pre-crime exists. It's an organization where they actually stop murders from happening before the murder takes place. I love this film. 90% recommended on Rotten Tomatoes, so you know it's going to be a good movie. I can't recommend this one enough. Another one though, Sing Street. It came out in 2016 and it really flew under the radar, but I have a 100% success rate recommending this film. It's set in Dublin in the 80s during a recession, which is a little on the nose at the moment.
Right.
But this teenager decides to find his identity by joining a band. The soundtrack alone, you can expect Hall & Oates, Duran Duran, The Cure. Trust me when I say it is the perfect date movie and will immediately put you in a better mood.
There was one that you had recommended for kids, but I'm a huge Shrek fan. You say Shrek Forever.
Shrek Forever After, that's right. We're talking about marriage life and whether it can be saved. This movie kind of explores exactly that. This is married life explored with Shrek and, of course, his new wife, Princess Fiona. All the big names are back to voice this one. Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and, of course, our beloved Donkey, voiced by Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You can catch that one as well. Yeah, great for the whole family.
And one last one. You have one last one for adults.
Yes, Aeon Flux. Now, I remember watching this one in cinemas in 2005, and I remember seeing Charlize Theron as this amazing action heroine. But then I went over the synopsis again. It is a futuristic movie set in the 25th century where the population had dwindled down to 5 million. Why? Well, because in the 21st century, a virus, a massive pandemic virus, wiped out the majority of the population. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Maude, thank you so much. I love your selections. Again, they're available on, is it Tubi.com?
Tubi.tv for that one, and you can sign up for free.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.